Greg. Mike. Two bandits. Watching Bluey.
This episode is called Chickenrat.
What up, party people, and welcome
You good?
to episode 46.
I can't even keep track anymore.
Two bandits watching Bluey. I am your good pal, Greg Boehner.
I can see him. I can smell him. I can sense him.
And with me?
Yes.
Wait a second. Where is he?
Wait.
Is he in the basket? No. Is he in the bedroom? No. Where's? Oh, there he is, and his name is
I'm feeling floppy, but I'm Mike Burton.
Michael. How are you?
I'm good, actually. I'm very good.
You should be great because season 3's in the States, my friend.
Oh, man, we're allowed to actually watch it for real life this time?
We can watch it for real life.
Wow.
No VPNs that we would never do because
I don't know what you're
that's
talking
naughty.
Also, I
That's
sat there
cheeky.
with my popcorn and my ice cream at midnight and read on the Reddit later on that they released it at midnight Pacific time.
Oh, so I was about to say because we were also up at midnight. It was like midnight 03, and I was like, gonna go to bed. Wait a second,
I was refreshing.
and not so much. But we've got it.
Oh.
It's a beautiful thing.
It's great.
Love. But we're not here. We'll talk about that in 2 years, my friend.
We'll get there in 2026, 7, 8.
We got some chicken rats to talk about this week.
Still season 1. We're still getting there.
Still season 1, getting close to the end.
Climbing up that hill.
Bracket part 4 coming soon.
Golly. Coming to a theater near you?
Coming to a theater near you.
Yes!
But before we talk about the memento of Bluey episodes, let's see
Okay.
what our friends at Wiki Bluey have to say about this one.
Hey, Greg.
Yeah.
What's a chicken rat? I think that's a quality question.
That's a quality question.
Hit me up.
It's bedtime, and Bingo can't remember where she left her beloved Floppy. Retracing their steps, Bingo and Bluey lead their mum through the bizarre day in hopes of tracking her down.
Out of all the days that they have, I don't consider this one particularly bizarre.
This is a pretty bizarre day.
Outside, okay, if he said ostrich egg, then it would just be the quest of finding an ostrich egg.
But he didn't say ostrich egg, Michael. He said a chicken rat egg.
He wanted to monkey wrench them.
But let's not talk about this in order of the events happening.
Okay, so you're gonna
Let's talk about
Memento style. You're gonna
Memento.
Tarantino.
This
one.
Memento. I'm not sure if you know this about me. Memento is one of my favorite movies, or at least was when I was younger.
I have a copy of it. I think over there somewhere.
Hey,
Like an OG one.
very like
version.
one of the early first movies that I was like, holy cow, look at that twist. Hey, they're doing this in a weird way. Hey, parts are black and white in color. Hey, what's going on?
If Bandit had like handwritten tattoos all over him, would have made this episode so much better for you.
God.
Oh.
But we start off in a very confusing place. Bandit is clucking.
Yep, it's true. It does hit you with the ending first.
Yeah, Bingo's wearing a ninja mask.
Yep.
And Bluey's
Bluey's
talking
taking
about
hers off.
Yep, and Bluey's talking about cooking a chicken rat egg.
Yeah.
No context to what's going on.
True.
We haven't gotten the big reveal that this whole son of a gun's going to be in backwards order this time.
Uh-huh.
Chili pops in. Second time I've told you to go to bed.
It's one of those fun
And
episodes.
what have you done to your father?
It
Burp.
feels like it's one of those episodes I don't see very often. Kind of similar to Taxi, that when I watched it again, it was like, oh, it's got that feel to it. Like when I talked about it with Carrie before I watched it, like for the second or third time, she's like, oh, you like, cause I'm not the biggest fan of this episode. It's a well done, cool episode with how the technique is of it. She's like, that's the Tarantino one. I'm like, oh yeah, that's true too.
I'm about to say you should love this one. It goes in the order that your mind does when we do recaps most times.
Hey Greg, how do you rank this episode?
Oh man, we should have done that. We should have gone in backwards order. Oh, that's okay. That's okay. Oh, we have our best ideas when we're 20 minutes into a podcast.
Oopsie doopsies. First time audio medium, second time caller. What?
We start off though. We're about to go to bed.
Uh-huh.
Bingo can't find Floppy.
Right.
This, as I'm sure you were waiting for this one.
I literally have a whole circle of just Greg talking circle.
Yep.
Like, this is Greg's episode, I feel
So,
like.
my dear sweet daughter Emily, she has had a stuffed animal named Mr. Bunny since literally her first day of life, brought to her by our good friends of the podcast,
Star
Brent
Hunter.
Mallory, the Star Hunter, Brent Kelly, and Mallory Kelly. And by goodness, she literally has slept with that thing since she was allowed to have things in her crib. When she didn't have things in her crib,
She had a
Mr.
picture
Bunny
of it.
sat next to it. When she was doing her monthly photos, Mr. Bunny was what was used for scaling her size. And she is now closing in on 8. And Mr. Bunny is closing in on also very 8. And he's lived a good, hard life. But we've had times. Where's Mr. Bunny?
Over under
Where'd Mr. Bunny go?
9 times Mr. Bunny's been through the wash.
Under. Because it's
Bunny.
it is difficult to get Mr. Bunny away long enough for a wash.
Oh no.
A lot of years of love and cuddles in that guy. But we've had numbers of times where okay, lights out, time to go to bed. Wow, where's Mr. Bunny? And we run, because he doesn't just stay upstairs. Mm-hmm. He's rocking and rolling all over the house with her most days.
Sure.
The worst, though, was in the middle of Syracuse winter. Ice storm happening all over the place.
Oh, we don't get that.
Kiddos were about 45 minutes away the night before at Grandma and Grandpa's house. Guess where Mr. Bunny was still?
Oh, Mother Nature blessed us with just like 6,000 pounds of ice, didn't she?
So at like 9 p.m., I was driving slowly through an ice storm, down the road, acquire Mr. Bunny.
Greg's on the Oregon Trail of Syracuse right now, folks.
Emily, I don't think has blinked once since the time that I left, just waiting for me to return. But that was my hero moment. I don't think I've ever been greeted with happier eyes.
In my head, I feel so bad because I feel like I would have walked in the door and I would have spiked Mr. Bunny on the ground like Gronk with a football.
You don't do that to Mr. Bunny.
I get that, but you should have. There's just like in your head, you must have felt so triumphant returning with the bunny.
But not Mr. Floppy, just Floppy. Floppy gave me all the feels when Floppy was missing.
Shocking, not shocking, but yes, I totally understand that. Absolutely. So, I mean, we're Tarantinoing it. We're at the end to start, and Bandit leaves the room. And he burps, but the closed caption, did you catch that?
No.
It says achoo.
What?
Yes. This is something we'll get into about the episode.
America.
No. There are 2 versions of this episode because when it was first released, boom, before we even get to this episode, it's called Chickenrat, which I have also a qualm with. It's Bingo that says it, not Bluey, and it says Bluey says it in the intro. It's Bingo. I know Bingo's voice. She's got that I have a runny nose voice going on in this episode. Don't call me out on that one. But apparently they had to change it to a burp because Bandit was supposed to be allergic to sauerkraut. And the episode showed encouragement of, even though you're allergic to it, go ahead and eat it if you enjoy it. So you're allergic to peanut butter? Go nuts, kids. No, don't do that. So I think it was actually a full censored episode that went from achoo's to burping.
I gotta feel like if I rocked a whole container of sauerkraut, I'd be burping pretty hardly too.
I like cabbage. I like things that are pickled. I don't like sauerkraut.
No thanks. No thanks, I'm fine.
I think we talked about this already, too, when it came to like...
Because he rocks himself some sauerkraut in a container a lot in this show.
All the time! Bandit, what are you doing?
But we get, finally, into memento mode.
Yes.
What were you doing right before now? And I enjoy this, and this is the theme of Chili throughout this.
Okay.
It's like, we're making campfire on the balcony to cook the chicken rat egg.
Mm-hmm.
We cut to them. They're both in ninja gear this time.
Yep.
And Bluey has a magical wand that she's using to try to light the
Star
fire.
wand.
And Chili's hearing this. Not a huh? Not a what? Not a righto, let's go. The entire, and it, again, not a visual medium, but every time they say what was the previous thing, she just like pumps her fist like, yeah, let's go. We got this.
Yep.
Next stop on the Bluey Express.
Yep.
Next stop on the Chicken Rat Express.
I don't know if I'm going to posit it to you right now or save it to the end, but I do it either way. I think Bluey knew where Floppy was the whole time.
Ooh, well, let's explore that theory through this.
Okay.
Well, I don't think so.
Right out of the gate, then. So we tear. Well, no, because when Chili comes in, she's asking the question. Bluey's looking down. She's looking inside the chicken rat egg. While Chili's talking to them, she's looking down into the chicken rat egg like the whole time. And I think she sees Floppy's down there. And you know how Bluey likes to extend sleepy time. I think she plays along a little bit to kind of.
No.
Oh, it's worth a rewatch now, bud.
That might be a bandit bet here. I don't think Bluey was well aware of what was going on here.
Okay, I'm fine with that. Yes.
I don't think.
Put it on the conspiracy theory board.
Put it on the board.
That's fine. I'm writing this two letters down. BB.
Well,
Bandit bet.
we're gonna have to remember. I don't know what this was. What are the stakes? Do we have stakes right now?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Dun dun dun.
Stakes will come.
Stakes will come. We're
Well,
like,
this is gonna be.
Texas.
Bluey did not know. Bluey did not know.
Bluey. Oh, why am I always someone trying to prove that they knew what they were doing the whole time? You're like, no.
After you listen to this, at Watching Bluey, come on over. There'll be a bandit bet. Did Bluey know?
Watch the episode.
Bluey
Watch
not know.
Bluey's eyes.
Bluey
Bluey
didn't
knew,
know.
and Bluey drops a hint at the end. We will get there.
No, okay, we'll
Whoa!
see. We'll see.
Oh.
Anyway,
Dad's gonna love this
not
egg.
there. Dad's gonna love this egg. Better turn it back into a dog first, though. And then we
back.
get, for the first time, Chili Santa's bedtime.
Okay,
They're slowly.
so we're at
questions-
5 minutes in the episode now.
Questions asked, being answered slowly. Each time we transition back, a little bit more of the story comes out.
Sure.
You know who John G is a little bit more.
A little bit of Tarantino for kids. Like, don't worry, we're gonna show you why it goes to the next.
Guy Ritchie? That was Guy Ritchie, right?
What's that?
Who did Memento? That wasn't Tarantino.
I think that was, yes.
Yeah.
No, Tarantino was not.
No,
It's
no.
just like
But he's got like the
I
Pulp
tuned-
Fiction-y dealy
bouncing
all over.
around, yeah.
John Travolta's dead, but then the next scene he's alive. And what?
yeah,
What?
yeah.
Spoilers for Pulp Fiction.
Yeah, we're not going full on David Lynch Twin Peaks though, so don't worry. Like we haven't gotten that Bluey episode yet.
That's our Gravity Falls Patreon that we released.
Oh, that's right.
Cheap plug.
Expensive plug.
Back earlier. Well, we already did that one.
Back earlier.
Back earlier. Moving on earlier.
Yes.
No Floppy on the balcony. Next, what did we do before that? We took Chickenrat to the bathroom to lay an egg for breakfast.
Uh-huh.
That is a sentence right there.
That's
is
even
a
a 5
sentence.
times fast. It's just a what?
Kudos on Bandit playing along. Like, this is very much. And here's the other thing that's very interesting. Mm-hmm. And it when did this all start? Because it ends at bedtime.
Oh no, I did have that question of when, like, where the sun is throughout the episode, because it doesn't start in the morning.
Well, I hope he's not eating sauerkraut for breakfast.
True
I know
that.
the chicken
Okay.
or egg is for breakfast, though. So maybe he's being a gross old doggo and eating some sauerkraut in the morning. But I feel like at best this is lunchtime.
Your boy likes some Brenner. Don't get me wrong. I will mow down some home fries and pancakes for dinner. So
The reverse of that's not so great, though.
well, no,
Sauerkraut for breakfast? When do you eat
no,
sauerkraut?
because it's midday. It's gotta be midday when he's mowing that kraut. Mow that kraut.
I just figured it out.
Okay.
Bandit Bet loser has to eat sauerkraut.
Oh no, guys, gals, every
Losers,
single pal, tell me. Watch
Bluey
the
didn't
episode
know.
again. Watch Bluey.
Bluey didn't know.
At watching Bluey, watch Bluey. Did Bluey know
Not at
where
all.
Floppy
Enjoy your
was?
sauerkraut. Enjoy your
Cool.
sauerkraut.
Ooh. Oh no.
Now, an interesting one. Bandit was at least aware that there was something underneath those blankets
Yep.
in that basket because we
He
sit
saw
down
when
on
he was
that
eating kraut.
basket. We eyes all big and crazy.
He's something funky in this episode, man. I don't know.
He's a couple of 2-3 beers in, and he's like, "Let's go for it."
yeah, because I think he's coming off of doing lawn work and yard work.
Well, because he's got that lovely hat,
He's got the hat.
and you need a mowing beer. Come on now,
gotta have a mowing
a
beer.
mowing beer.
Lucky's dad's got a rider with like a cooler attached to the back
you
of it.
know
so-
And once Bandit realizes he does, he will also have one a few days later.
That's right. There's only one place to go, but don't worry. Also, back to the where they're having the fire for the. I'm going to Tarantino a little bit. And this is just a blueprint of the Healer household. The kid's bedroom has a balcony to the deck.
That's pretty great. Well, actually, that's pretty horrible. Actually,
That's very
No,
dangerous.
Thank you. Yeah.
Spoiler to season 3, but that was Bingo's only room. Like that was her room for a minute too. Like that's a just open a door and she's in the outside world away from running out.
That'd be a toughie. That would be a tough to police, especially
yeah.
for older kids. I want to talk about that or think about that right now.
Oh, Greg's getting chills. Look out, y'all. No more. Where's Mr. Flop? Where's Mr.
No
Bunny?
floppy in the bathroom.
Oh,
Got a lot of stored laundry in the bathroom, but no floppy.
clawfoot tub was pretty cool.
It's a pretty sweet little tub.
Did you see the claw feet?
Yeah.
They're dog paws.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
It's super cute.
If you're looking for a clawfoot tub, there's somebody who's selling a tub on a garage sale about 2 blocks down from your house, by the way.
Okay.
Just if you ever need
They're
a
heavy
new...
as buns,
They
man.
literally have a tub in their
Like a
driveway.
clawfoot tub?
Yes.
Carrie's
in
probably
their driveway.
borrowing some sort of four-wheeled device to bring it
And is
back.
pulling it back on the back of his bike as we speak right now.
He's putting his training wheels on top of a clawfoot. Great, cool. Oh,
More reverse action.
yes.
Dad hiding in the hallway, burps.
And it says burp on
Yep.
closed caption. So,
But from what? We don't know. Oh, wait, no, he does say this time.
yep.
Darn sauerkraut.
Yep, calls it out.
And then Bam-a-lam turned into a chicken rat.
Bam. See, I'm curious because did he know the girls had the wand in their hands? Maybe,
At that
possibly
point,
not.
at that point, yes. But we don't know that he knows that they know that he knows that they know.
Right.
Because we haven't gone reverse enough.
Did he know that they knew that there was another star wand inside of the closet with him that he was hiding in, and he could have combated the star power?
was?
The star in the back, right inside the closet he was standing in. He
Ooh.
could have used their own powers against them and caused even more abrupt chaos, causing even more of a choose your own adventure. Bandit, come on, man! I know that you're a couple mowing the lawn beers deep, but bro.
I didn't notice that, but what I did notice and love is, and I'm sure you haven't watched this, but it reminded me of the last episode of Westworld. Yeah, that's right. I'm comparing Blue to Westworld right
Okay.
now. We have Bandit and the girls walk off the scene, and then it gets dark, and then we have Chili and the girls walk in the other
in?
way. Like the background didn't transition at all. It just stayed exactly the same.
I have a
it was
note
like a
about how
rolling
cool it is.
shot.
The colors change, rolling scene.
Yeah.
I just said super rad.
Super cool.
That's my very specific aesthetic appreciation of that. And they do the same thing with the living room scene. And I think that was the first scene that they actually do that, but they do it a couple more times. That's really cool.
No, it's not cool.
What?
No floppy in the hallway.
No. Oh, you can't see Floppy in the hallway.
I mean, that would have been. Were you looking with your eyes closed for a second? Because
Right.
it's the hallway.
Get some doggo spectacles.
Get some doggo spectacles. Back to the couch. Not back
Yep.
to the couch. At the couch for the first time. But
the
technically
couch.
back to the couch if we're doing this in actual order.
Yep.
But we're not. We're doing it in reverse. Bandit reading. Girls try to zap him with a wand, so
Escape!
he knows that there's a wand in play.
Okay, yes, he does.
Chucks a newspaper at their face, which is
My
great,
dude.
and runs off.
I don't think he put a lot of foresight, a lot of thought to his
Chicken
play.
rat order. Nah, it blew up on him pretty quick.
I think he used it as an excuse animal to be like, go figure it out.
Yeah.
Chicken rat, and they're gonna come back and they're gonna like have two stuffed animals attached to each other or something.
I'm gonna give you points here. I think you are right about the yard work day, and he just
Yep.
wants to chill. He got up. He's been mowing. He's been clipping. He's been weed whacking. He's
Yep.
been all that stuff, and he just wants to chill now.
No pun intended. He's bushed. I don't know. What's another way to put it? Oh,
But still, no floppy in the couch.
no Floppy in the couch. They didn't look in the couch though. They just looked around the room.
That's under the couch, under a cushion. That is prime Mr. Bunny hiding spot. Is
Okay.
under couches and under cushions.
I'm losing a remote. That couch does not have a cushion on it whatsoever. Just personal preference, but
Exactly.
because I'm an insane person. Hey, folks.
Over to the dress-up box,
Yeah,
and it's ninja time.
that is true. Yes.
Best part.
Bingo sniffles.
Doo-doo. And then the zoom in, the eye squint thing that they do there quick. Like, it's very, very kung fu movie.
Yes.
We're
it is.
here. We're ready to go.
I think the music that even starts the episode has that kind of vibe to it too, where it's just like the ninjas are afoot because it's not the grannies where they got their own soundtrack, but the ninjas have their own soundtrack a little bit there.
They felt like a mix of the Foot Clan and Naruto. Because they had like the Foot Clan mask, but then they have that little Naruto headband thingy going for them. So it was a good two-pronged look for the little ladies there.
Very specific to them.
But
No
floppy. No floppy. And again, they just look a little bit harder, but no floppy.
Yep.
Mom's being positive though. It's,
Uh-huh.
what was next? What was before? We can do
Lou's
this.
very
Let's keep
supportive
going.
throughout the episode, as opposed to "No, you're wrong, Bingo." So it might be like she kind of knows something.
If Bluey knows something, she's not being shy to not tell that she knows something that everybody else
she's
doesn't
very
know.
encouraging about continuing to play.
She is encouraging to keep playing.
Uh-huh.
She'd be dropping some more hints if she knew where the floppy was, though.
Yep.
Like, it's right under your nose.
Oh, you can't make
Let's
that
look at that
easy.
egg.
Come
Jeez,
on.
They're 7 and 4. Have you played hide and seek with a 7 and 4-year-old? The 7-year-old's not gonna be too shy to be like, maybe I'm in the closet. Maybe Floppy's in the ball you're holding in your hand.
Maybe she's pitying you. Maybe she's like, my dad's got no shot.
Off to the backyard.
Yes.
Magic wand time.
Have we gone to the fridge yet?
That's earlier, meaning after.
Oh.
You think you know who knows where the chicken rat egg is? You don't even know where we're in the episode.
Oh. Backyard.
Bingo's in a chef hat now.
That's right.
Just randomly. Great transition. Again,
Out of nowhere.
I'm loving the whole, we're introducing something and then taking it away and moving things around, and it's a fun way that they're doing. I did not realize I liked this episode as much as I did, and I'm very curious at part 4, when I sit down and open up my soul and rank this, where it's going to go.
Sure.
It feels like it's going to be high on my list.
Interesting.
I feel like, because it's just a fun episode.
Do you feel like you would have enjoyed the episode so much more if it was linear in the way the episode actually
No.
existed? Of course not.
No. That's the whole, this is such an easy, quick 4-minute episode. It needed to be this way, and it was beautiful.
Okay, cool.
It was beautiful. But no floppy in the backyard. That's not a beautiful thing.
No.
But
There's
probably
some cool
could,
little
though.
like pilot guy underneath the bench there. I don't know what he is. He's just this little like Lego looking guy. He does not have a wheel he's holding onto, but he's just sitting underneath there. And I think he has like a scarf under like around his neck. And he should be flying something, but he's just sitting underneath there. He's like, "Oh, by himself, okay." I don't know what that was. I just every time I watch it, I'm just like, "What's that guy doing?"
Off to the fridge.
Yes. Whew.
Now, this one does that little transition thingy too, the dark, the light.
Close the fridge, open the fridge.
The thing that surprised me, and then maybe this is later in the day than we realized, I don't know an hour that would pass in my house where the fridge looks exactly the same as it did an hour prior. Not a piece of food moved, not an almond that is just randomly on the bottom of the fridge touched.
Avocados
That
tend,
half avocado could have been a full avocado.
they tend to brown pretty quickly too. I'm not gonna lie to you. If you make some homemade guacamole at all, the top layer gets pretty brown pretty quick. Oh, I mean it is covered. They do have it covered.
This is also the moment when it hit me how disgusting the concept of a chicken rat egg is. I don't know what a chicken rat is, but I just thought of it and I was like, oh God.
Remember that time you wanted the picture
No.
from our fans of a Slender Man bandit? I don't want
a picture of a chicken rat or
sure,
like,
bud, just
no,
cover
please
bases.
God, no.
Cover bases.
I want a lovely picture of you in doggo form eating sauerkraut because that's going to happen.
Just watch the episode, folks. And this is not guys.
Off the shops.
No,
Oh, no, not off the shops,
No.
yeah.
I was super excited because I thought I was going to find a cool little like Easter egg. Oh, no pun intended with the egg thing, but the juice. There's an orange juice there, and it's that you're like underlying.
I just laughed at my own jokes about that one. Continue.
There's a it almost looks like a Sunny D logo where it's basically Queensland. And
You're thinking they're going to do like, it's not the purple stuff. It's not the...
Right, and I thought it was going to be some sort of like a brand that existed down there. So I searched orange juices in Australia and I searched juices in Australia and tried to find one specific that matched the logo that was on the orange juice. That was it. Nothing at all matches the logo.
For a second, I thought you were going to tell me they don't sell orange juice in Australia.
No, they have.
Okay.
They have different juices
very
in Australia.
concerned for their
It's
vitamin C.
It's like there's different brand names for it, but I was just super let down that it was just there wasn't one that has like Queensland specifically and then sun rays coming out of it. They weren't doing a full homage to something. They were just like, yeah, this is Bluey's. This is the orange juice they drink. So that's just.
I'm really glad Floppy wasn't in the fridge. That'd have been a bummer. It's not a happy place for a Floppy to be.
What do you mean?
That'd be cold. That'd be cold snuggles.
She'd be chilling, yo. Heyo!
Off to the shops.
Yes, now we are.
A customer wants a chicken rat egg. But what's that?
Is this? So this has to be mid afternoon then. Has to be, because I don't know, man. The time is
The
funk.
time is all. It feels like it's all day, and it's only all day if they get distracted halfway through this game and then go do something else and then come back to the game.
Oh, true that too, though.
Because that happens sometimes.
Yeah, because they run through these things pretty darn quickly, don't they?
They do.
Each segment's all of about 5 minutes, 10 minutes.
They also didn't brush their teeth before bed.
Ooh.
But that's
You don't know
that's a story
that?
for another time. Oh, they might have done it after they found Floppy?
No, they
'Cause they don't
better
go-
have done it before.
Well, then they don't go back in time. We were in the bathroom brushing our teeth. They don't do that. No,
They
no
don't
tactical wee. I
They
want to
don't
take a
show
tactical
those.
wee.
They do not show those moments in TV shows or movies or anything like that. If you watch all of the show 24 with Kiefer Sutherland, is there a single moment that he's going potty in that show? No, he does not.
That's when they cut to other people doing things. Do you even 24? That's what I want to watch. They did that in Simpsons, like a real-time episode.
Yeah.
I want to see what's good. It's an 8-minute show, so that might not be
That's
as
tougher.
epic.
That's the episode handstand.
That's, I'm about to say. Never mind. Retracted. You guys are doing great.
There you go. You got what you wanted for. Which, granted, call me the genie. I sounded like Mario. Okay.
Back to the couch.
You
One
sure?
more time.
Okay.
Bluey's taking Dad's order. Another burp. Does it say
Yep.
burp or achoo this time?
Does say burp again.
Does say burp that time.
Yep.
Dad
It's just
orders
a one
a
slip up.
Chickenrat egg. Take your time. No rush.
See? He knows.
He knows what he's doing. It didn't work, but he knew what he was trying to do. Back at the couch, they already know it's not there because they were just there. Fluffy's gone forever.
This probably broke your dang great painter. Gosh, you just
Broken in half.
open book over here,
Ben-
folks.
Been there. I've seen. We've had days when Emily was much smaller, probably like 2, 3-ish, where she's upstairs in bed, and then we just hear light crying. It's like, oh no, and we rush like, Emily, are you okay? Mr. Buddy's not here. It's like, no, rip the house to shreds to find Mr. Buddy. He must be saved.
All it took was Bingo's ears to drop, and I'm like, oh, there goes Greg. Got her. Got him. Done. All right. Sorry.
She's probably just hiding. Hiding?
See, who said that? Who said
I know
that?
where Floppy is!
Who said she's probably just hiding?
Bluey. But Bluey didn't say it, and look at the ball. Bluey didn't say it.
Because the ball
and
was in the
poke
room.
at ball.
She knew exactly where it was. She's
No,
probably
she
just.
didn't.
She's probably just hiding.
She was being a kid.
Yeah, and helping her sister. She helps the entire time.
Bluey is a sweet girl, but Bluey is high strung. Bluey would have given some winks to Mum. Bluey would have made some extra comments.
She didn't force on
Mum
extra
also
play.
didn't remember because after the scene, you see that Bingo goes under the table and hiding from the rest of the family when she puts Floppy in there and hides. But she's not doing that in front of everybody. She is obstructed
That's because
and hidden.
Bluey found out beforehand, right before bedtime. She's
Okay.
looking down.
So you're saying there was a director's cut
No,
scene
in the beginning of the
where
episode. At the end, she looks down at the egg and sees Floppy inside the egg.
We will
She
see.
knows.
We will see.
Watch the beginning of the episode again, folks.
Back we go.
Whew.
I
Easy
know
peasy.
where Floppy is.
Yeah, so does Bluey.
We cut to the start of the episode, which is also the end of the episode.
Oh,
Bandit comes up. I'm going to
Kraut
eat everyone at this table.
he's got his safari hat, and he's got.
Hide, Floppy, hide.
Oh gosh,
Instead,
what's he wearing?
we're just going to eat a big old thing of sauerkraut.
He's wearing what are called gaiters on those legs. You see what he's wearing around his ankles?
Yeah.
He's got like little garbage baggy things, something like that.
Great for hiking.
It's great for hiking, great for when you're doing yard work and all that kind of stuff. You don't want to mess up your New Balances while you're out and about in the yard.
Or the fact that you don't wear shoes.
He
or
doesn't wear
clothes.
shoes. So I'm like, what's up there, Bandito? What are you doing, dude?
Well, like when you mow and weed whack, sometimes little rocks can come up, hit you in the shins.
Yeah,
Granted,
it
he's
can
covered
also
in hair.
Get
But
green
so are
all over
people.
your. Yeah, there's no green dogs and. Is there a green dog?
Gotta have your mowing shoes.
Huh?
I got my nice mowing shoes. They're like 4 years old.
Oh, my mowing shoes are so old.
They started as blue, and now they're very much probably like purple because I think blue and green make purple, right?
I don't think the dye from grass will take the shoes, but we'll find out.
We'll find out in one
While
day.
you're eating your sauerkraut.
I'm eating my sauerkraut and burping. Watching you eat your sauerkraut, more likely.
Back to the sauerkraut.
Hey, let's go play restaurants.
He scoops it. He eats it. He scoops more in. And he eats it. And it's like, it's got the chipmunk bulge on the side of his face. Like,
going to town.
I'm eating a lot of kraut.
That's a lot of kraut.
Can it just be a couple bites for you when you lose? Because I would feel bad for you if you had
We'll
to.
get a nice little happy container of it. It'll be great. Oh, people.
What up, buddy people?
Help me out. Help me out, party people.
Oh, love it. Whew.
Back to the episode. Hey, let's play restaurants.
Restaurants. That's right.
I'll play after I read this whole newspaper. Oh, he'll play with you. He'd love to.
Every
Mom,
single
kick it in.
article.
Every single article. Burp.
Achoo. See, I'm curious. They had to have redone the animation then in some way. I don't know. It's what I've seen, and I also.
And it's like one or two. I'm no big time fancy animator, but I feel like that's just like a couple frames they have to edit to turn an achoo into a burp.
Sure. Yeah. Achoo.
Hey, we got a lot of artsy friends. Hey, artsy friends who make awesome content online. How hard is it to turn a burp into a sneeze?
Can you burp
At
into
Watching
sneeze?
Bluey, let us know. We're back to real time. We're
Oh,
up to bed.
Yes.
Better Call Saul has caught up to its flashbacks and forward flashes and all that stuff.
Cool.
And we're ready for Betty.
Yes.
Good nights all around.
Brushy is done.
Chickenrat. Triple burps.
Oh.
Sorry, I've got a problem.
Yeah, he does.
I know you have your crazy theory
Okay.
that you shared. that Bluey knew, which no, she didn't.
Oh, yeah,
I also have a crazy theory to pose for this one.
What, is Bandit forever a chicken rat now because they didn't transform him back, and that's going to be an awkward time going to bed with Chili?
I think this is about 10 minutes before sleepy time starts. The episode Sleepy Time.
Okay.
We just had an epic day with Floppy. We were just searching for Floppy all around. Floppy's the focus. Floppy's on your head. Mom is helping. Mom is protecting. Mom is leading the way. Bandit wasn't really involved a lot in Sleepy Time. Bandit was having a tough night's sleep. Bandit's stomach was gargling throughout the night in Sleepy Time. And what does Bingo and Floppy eventually emerge from in Sleepy Time? An egg.
This is why I've been poo-pooing my Bluey theory the whole time.
Because I've got a way more epic theory than your.
I don't mind I mean, you're the one that put down the Bandit bet on that one, but I can totally see that happening. The continuity on that one is pretty smooth.
I was about to say I'm undefeated in Bandit bets, but that's not necessarily true. You've never won a Bandit bet. That I'm going to hang my hat on right now. Hat hung. Bandit bet laid down.
I'm just going to leave quiet air for a moment.
Someone's eating
Moment of
sauerkraut
silence
on
for
TikTok. That video's going to get 8,000 views, and I'm going to be very confused at the new market of people that we brought into our TikTok lives.
Hashtag sauerkraut.
Hashtag sauerkraut
what's the top
challenge.
response when you look up sauerkraut on TikTok? You're about to find out because it's going to be us. Or not, excuse me, not us. It's going to be Greg.
Before you have your nice snack in a couple weeks, I got a question for you. Hey,
Yeah,
Mike!
buddy!
What was your favorite thing today?
So this was a weird episode to find a favorite thing in there. It sounds weird, but my favorite thing is when Bluey's...
Stop! Hey, Mike.
Yeah?
I've got a question for you.
Okay.
How do you rank this episode? We're doing it in reverse!
No! Oh, gosh. I rank this episode. I mean, I didn't put enough emphasis on this because I was very perplexed by it, and I tried to Google it for about 20 minutes, so that's why I'm just giving it the justification because of my own head. I ranked this one delicious bottle of Queensland's finest orange juice. Good job. Hey, Greg.
Yeah, Frank?
How do you, on this gorgeous day, find yourself ranking? How do we even rank it first before doing our favorite characters and things? But how do you rank this episode of Bluey called Chickenrat? My head hurts.
I'm changing it from what I wrote on my list to 3 hearty scoops of sauerkraut that you're going to enjoy in a couple weeks here.
You're so funny, boy. You're so funny.
Now time to do plugs. Hey, Mike.
Yeah.
Did you have a question for me?
I do. Hey, Greg. Who's your favorite character?
My favorite character is Chili.
Yeah?
Chili rocked it this episode. She had a lot of good mom energy. She wasn't like, Chickenrat, what's going on? What are you guys doing? What's this about? Wait, you did what? Why was this over here? It's bedtime now, just go. She was there. She was consoling. She was in the quest to help Bingo because nobody had a clue where Floppy was. And she was just, she had huge good mom vibes. So I gave it to her. Hey, Mike.
Yeah.
Who was your favorite character?
My favorite character was the one, the only, the omniscient, the all-knowing, the one that played the puppeteer for all the characters because she knew all along. I gave it to Bluey right out of the get-go. But that was before I wrote that down, and I had that in the mindset before I came to that conclusion that, my gosh, Bluey is fantastic in this episode because originally I just thought she was being very wholesome. She was being very supportive of her sister. She didn't lead her in a certain way saying, no, this is how this game works. She was like, oh yeah, let's go there now. Yeah, let's go there. You're very smart, Bingo. Let's keep trucking.
She was leading for a lot of it. I don't remember where I went. Bluey, tell me where we went. If Bluey knew things, Bluey could have shared things. Bluey didn't share things that Bluey didn't know. But Bluey was a good sister. I'm not saying that's a bad choice, other than your choice to think that she knew what was going on.
When does Bluey swoop in to save the day being the good sister?
Never.
It's when Bingo gets pouty. Greg's heart breaks. And Bluey's like, oh, it must be hiding.
She did not say it.
Oh, yeah,
All right.
baby.
Moving on to
Time
Hey,
warp.
Mike.
Yeah.
I got a question for you.
Yeah, first question of the day. Go for it.
What was your favorite thing today?
My favorite thing is where's this?
We're so clever.
Are we funny? Is when Bluey is getting the Chickenrat to lay the egg on the laundry basket, she sings the song about lay an egg. Yeah, I don't know how the melody goes with it, but while she's
very much the go to sleep, little Telemachus.
But Bingo sits there and she starts bobbing her knees a little bit, but she looks down at her knees to make sure that she's like dancing to the beat a little bit, and it made me chuckle just watching her be like, yeah, Bluey's got this part, and Dad's just being a wacky something or other, but unch, 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 unch. And it made me very happy. So that was my favorite thing. Greg?
Yeah?
How do you rank? No, that's not how this works. What was your favorite thing today?
Just the flow of the episode, man.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed because other TV shows have done stuff like this where they take it in backwards. And obviously it's the whole Memento thing. It was just very fun. It was an interesting way to do it. It was a great lens they put on it. Again, for a 7-minute kid show, this flow's not for kids. This flow was for the parents watching and enjoying it
Very
and
much
just
so.
loving the moment.
Yeah.
I couldn't imagine how hard it would be to take something that you do over and over and over again and try to flip it in reverse.
Missy Elliott style?
Take a thing off, flip it, and reverse it. You'd have to be like a really skilled person or podcast to be able to pull off something like that in an episode. But anyway, moving on to the...
Yep. Also,
Thank you!
music is really cool in this episode. The music happens when they're doing the recap moment, and then when it cuts to when they're actually in real time, there's no music and it's just crickets in the background. I think that's really cool. Sorry to Tarantino on that one, but yeah.
Plug a clock! At Watching Bluey on
Us.
Twitter. Again, hop on there.
Yep.
Vote.
With your heart.
Give an hour-ish after, probably an hour-ish after you watch, after we post the lovely Twitter poll. Will hop on there.
Oh, I thought you meant like watch the episode and give yourself an hour to digest it.
You can do that
I can
too.
be fresh.
You'll need an hour to digest that sauerkraut, but hop on the Twitter machine. Did Bluey know all along?
I think so.
Or was Bluey unaware?
Greg thinks
Let
so.
us know at Watching Bluey. Also at Watching Bluey Pod on TikTok. Give us a follow. Somebody's gonna be eating sauerkraut. Don't think it's gonna be me, but somebody's gonna.
He's so
Check it
confident,
out and
folks.
watch all of our other fun videos on there.
That's so
Watching
cute.
Bluey at Gmail. Send us your takes. Send us your feels. Rate, review, subscribe as always with
Do it.
Apple Podcast.
You won't.
Patreon. I believe we got a dozen up there now.
Yeah, we're up there.
Up there. Bit.ly
more to come.
/2BWBPat. Buy merch. Bit.ly /2BWB swag.
We're all over the place.
And lastly,
Uh-oh.
and most importantly,
It's not going to be for sauerkraut. I swear it's not going to be for sauerkraut. Sauerkraut. It's going to be for... Well, it's not going to be for orange juice, because that was my thought was orange juice. So what do you got? Do you have a chicken rat farm?
if your house is infested with chicken rats,
Oh, no.
call Rat Pest Control in Brisbane. 100% satisfaction guaranteed.
Ooh.
Check out their wide ride of products and services at ratpestcontrolbrisbane.com. .au.
That's adequate. Use promo code
Mike was wrong.
BURP. That makes sense.
Both of those things make sense.
Yeah. So you're going to be burping or you're going to be sneezing in about 2 weeks? That's going to be the question of the day. I'm pretty curious.
I'm just going to know that after your 2 bites into your 3 bites of sauerkraut,
That good sauerkraut.
good sauerkraut, you're going to beg me to stop, and I'm going to say, hey, Mike,
Yeah, bud.
it's got to be done.
It's got to be done.